Okay, I'm here with Mitchell Kochonda. He is a strength and conditioning coach. He's an Olympic athlete preparation coach as well. You want to tell us a little bit about what you do, Mitchell?
Sure. My background is in physical preparation, so I prepare athletes in flexibility, strength, speed and endurance. I've done it with hundreds and hundreds of athletes over the past decade, over 20 different sports, both domestically and internationally. So basically it's making people run faster, jump higher, that sort of thing.
Fantastic. And how long have you said you've been doing that for?
Probably 12 years now.
12 years. Yeah. Wow, fantastic. And what's the biggest challenge you find in that area?
The biggest challenge in that area is athletes coming in, or people coming in without an empty cup. They're pretty full of opinions or other people's opinions and theory, instead of learning or coming to conclusions based on their own personal experiences.
Yeah.
So that's what we usually fish out of them. The body doesn't lie. Yeah. So we're able to read the body very well in a unique way, and therefore provide guidance for them to achieve their best.
Now, you've been speaking to us a fair bit at Super Success Saturday here, and for those of you who aren't here, definitely check out the next one. And what I got from that is that you're big on mindset. It seems like mindset and personal development was big for you. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey there?
Sure. The first audio I ever bought was Michael Gerber's E-Myth Revisited. I must have bought it when I was 18 or 19 years old. Don't know why, I just did. And it sort of got me thinking, and put it away for a few years, did my formal education and all that kind of thing. And basically, through dealing, when you're dealing with people who are high achievers in what they do, they look at things differently and they do things differently. So I thought I'd take on some of those things, and a few books were recommended to me and audio, so I started listening to them and I really valued it. And I thought, this is really good stuff, and wow, more people have a look at it, and then I stopped worrying about others and focused on me and do that, and now I share that information with the people that I come across with in my athlete training business and Usana business.
That's fantastic. Has it been important for you to actually share that with Olympic athletes?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's not that you sit down with them and say, hey, this is X, Y, and Z. It's more the life that you lead and the examples you provide, and the right guidance at the right time. So training for sport, training for competition is not about how much you know, it's what you can do for someone, because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So it's about giving them what they need at the right time.
Now, Mitchell, you've been with the Usana family for some time now. Can you tell us about how you got started, how you got introduced, and how your journey's been?
Sure. I heard about Usana in 1998, initially the products and the business side of it. I was approached in a not so great way, so I didn't do anything about it. Then a few years later, a coach that I have incredible respect for, Ian King, I saw he got involved, and then a couple of years, I was just keeping an eye, and a couple of years after that, I was working and I had a business, and I wanted more freedom. So when I'm coaching, it's fantastic, but I didn't have choice in how I spend my time. So I was locked. I had no choice, no time freedom. I was told when I work, what time I get up, all that sort of stuff, and it started to wear on me after a few years, especially early mornings and late nights and that sort of thing. So that's when I thought there's got to be a better way, and I contacted Ian and learnt about it, and I saw that this business model has potential to give me what I want in terms of choice, in terms of serving other people. So therefore it had the potential. It was up to me to change to fulfil that potential, so that's what I did.
And how many years have you been with Usana now?
About eight and a half.
So being in your industry for the time you've been in it, you've obviously seen a lot of athletes take a lot of different products. Can you tell us and you've probably checked out quite a few different products yourself, what stood out from Usana, what made it different for you?
We'd be here all night. I'll tell you a couple of base things. Firstly, the product works. You see, we live in a world now where information is everything. People think, oh, I know so much. I really don't care what people know. I couldn't care less. What I care about is what they do. And these products do work. So it's a fantastic product. And the other thing is it's a pharmaceutical grade product. So I love that it's a product that what's on the bottle, or what's in the label, my apologies, is in the bottle. And the product is at dosages, and you can take in the dosages that I recommend athletes have. Because what's on the label is recommended for the average person. However, when you push yourself to a high level and you're engaging in different training, different time zones, all these other kinds of things, your body requires even more. So it's a product that it goes well organically with the needs of people that want to achieve greatness.
What do you have to say to health professionals, personal trainers? There's a lot of them coming into the industry. What do you have to say to them, and what you think network marketing and Usana could offer their business?
Look, it'll offer them everything they want. That's the unique thing. When you're in an earned income, which is when you trade your time for money, you have no choice. So if a client doesn't turn up, you don't get paid. If you've got to be at 6 in the morning, you've got to be at 6 in the morning. Not only that, you've got to give some of your money away to built-in costs in business and tax. So basically, you're trading in the most valuable asset in the world, which is your time, for money, which can come and go very easily. So it's a crazy transaction, and if you want to do your best work in terms of your highest and best good to serve the athlete or serve the client you're working with, if you're able to do that when money is not a factor, in other words, you're doing it because you choose to, they're people you want to spend time with, and as a byproduct of that, you get remunerated for it, the work that you do is of far higher quality. And the final thing is, I do not know a single coach in the world, trainer, who has retired based on their coaching financially. You can't, because it's a trade time for money. And so they all go into some sort of supplement selling or business or hiring trainers or whatever, and I've never seen any of them work either. Either the integrity is low and the product quality is poor, or people break away from them and they've got no long-term residual income. But with this business model that we have with Usana, it's a seamless business model, and the great thing about True Leverage is everyone has the exact same amount to gain. So it doesn't matter where they're placed in the network, what matters is their personal productivity.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Mitchell. Is there any closing remarks that you want to tell people on where to reach you, or any closing remarks about the industry at all?
It's just a great industry to be part of. If you want to learn more about me, you can go to www.kingsports, KINGSPORTS.net/Mitchell, MITCHELL.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot. Mitchell Kochonda.
Thank you.
Cheers.